Look at it.
Hey Battles, thank you so much and welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Miss Bahamian Goddess and I've been documenting my journey from Dallas, Texas all the way here to Accra, Ghana, and I've been just documenting all the things that I'm doing here now in Ghana. And today we're talking about how much it costs to go to the hospital. So I'm gonna show a few snippets of my experience there, and then after those snippets, then I'm gonna talk about what the cost was and what my experience was. So stay tuned. That's the antibiotics.
Okay.
What's that? What's that?
This is an antibiotic.
Oh.
It's a fluoxide.
Oh, okay.
I understand. Yeah.
I have to get all of it.
Antibacterial. That what?
English.
Coach there.
What's wrong with it?
I want to work it for you. Can I?
Thank you. Oh, that needle's going in my hand.
Yeah, I'll push it slowly through your vein.
Oh, the needle.
Not the needle.
Oh.
The needle.
Oh.
No, it's not the needle.
Oh. Oh.
So when I reconstitute it, then I'll pull it, and then I'll just pass it through your vein like the way.
Oh,
this
okay.
One. There won't be anything.
Okay. No, I'm recording.
What's in that?
Hey Battles, and we're back. So we're going to talk about how much it cost me to go to the hospital. Now, I didn't get sick until 2 days after my brother arrived, and I did posted a small video about that. It was very short-lived. I didn't really do much with him because when he got here Friday, by Monday, I was sick. So he ended up leaving me sick. I was still sick. I was self-medicating myself with the bush medicine, and I was still getting worse and worse and worse. So even though he had to go back home, I was still sick. So by the end of that week, I ended up having to go to the hospital, and I spent a day in the hospital, and I promise you, I don't know why I thought the experience was going to be horrific, because I think coming from the Western world, we have a little, I can say a little, we have a big PTSD with going to the hospital, right? Because one, the cost. We're not looking to pay a bill. Two, the wait time. It'd be hours sitting in the emergency room before you even see a doctor, okay? You will see the bill person first before you even see the doctor, okay? They will literally do a blood pressure check your temperature and all that stuff before you even see a doctor. And you're sitting down waiting for a long time. And I think for me, it wasn't really the cost. It was just thinking I'm just going to sit there forever. And I just did not want to do that. But to my surprise, my friend ended up coming to get me. And another friend went with me and took me to the hospital. And, and while I was there, see, I'm still a little sick. And while I was there, I think it took 10 minutes. 10 minutes for me to see the doctor. Once I saw the doctor, he immediately put me in a room. Well, not a really room, give me a bed. So I was very shocked about that. So I noticed something after after I was getting better. Once I got better, I realized something, and I will tell you guys that at the end of the video. That was just so miraculous to me, and I really feel like that is the reason why I was sick. But let's go. So how much it costs? Okay, let's talk about that. When I got there, the doctor seen me and then assigned me to a bed. I was literally sweating, like water was dripping from my face, my neck, my body. Like it was just so moist, like I was just dripping. soaking wet. I was very fatigued. I couldn't speak. I couldn't eat. I was having migraines. The whole left side of my face was hurting. My jaw was hurting. Like I was just in excruciating pain, as well as I just was so, I had no energy. So when I got there, the first thing they did was gave me some fluid. And my friend asked for some money. And mind you, all I had, and I knew all I had was 300 Ghana cedis on me. That's it. I don't keep a lot of money on me, even though I know this is a cash country, doing business. The only time I take out money is unless I'm going to the market. If I'm not going to the market, I use Momo or I use my card. Other than that, I don't carry money. So I knew I only had like 300 Ghana cedis. It was broken up in small as well. So I just told her it was in my bag. And so when she did it, she went and came back. And I don't know how much these things cost at the time. It wasn't until at the end when I realized how much it was, because she kept the receipt for every single thing. So the first thing she did was pay for the fluid. The doctor subscribed those things, wrote it on prescription, and she went to go buy it. So she got me 2 fluid as well as liquid for my pain medicine. So they did an IV and they hooked me up so that I can retrieve my fluid and my pain medicine because I was in so much pain. After that, the doctor ordered for my medical stuff. So I had to go and get my blood drawn and urine sample. So after doing that, they came back, took my blood, had to pay for that as well. So as soon as I paid, that's when they gave you the tube for the blood and a little container for your urine. So it wasn't like they do it and then they charge you. No, you actually have to pay. Go pay for it, and in exchange, they would give you the medicine or whatever it is that you need, and then you bring it back to the doctor or the nurse, okay? And I had a male nurse. He was very sweet. So he handled everything. So once they did that, then waited for the medication to kick in. The pain medicine kind of knocked me out, put me to sleep. So then when they did, the blood came back, woke me up so they can draw the blood again. Thank God I had the IV, so they just took it from there because I was a big baby. I don't like needles. I was all in the other female nurse bosom, just covering up my head, sinking it in, because I just cannot stand needles at all. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I have a baby, but we'll cross that bridge when it gets there. But yeah, so I was so happy that he just had to go in through the line and take it out that way. So he did that. Then after my results came back, they thought I had malaria. I don't have malaria. They thought I had a whole lot of stuff, but I didn't. Come back, I just had a virus. What the virus was, the doctor said he didn't know. He just see that it was a virus that I had. So he ordered some more medicine for me. I had to get 2 different type of antibiotics that they were trying on me, as well as another liquid pain medicine. So after that was done, they did that as well. And then that was another cost. So when she did that, then I had to stay in the hospital for an additional 4 hours for them to watch me. At this time, I was there about 6 hours. So I had to stay for an additional 4 hours. He said he wanted to make sure that the medicine does not give me a reaction. So he wants to see how I do it. And so far, it was so good. And then he finally released me. So I came home. When I came home, he ordered another medication for me to take, and he told me that I need to take it to the fullest. No matter if I feel better, take it. He also told me that I cannot have no air condition, no water that's cold, nothing cold, no air condition cold, no water cold, don't eat nothing cold. I can't do nothing if it's cold. If it's cold, it's a no-no. So that's what I did. So since I got back, I haven't eaten anything cold, and I haven't drank anything cold, and I had not had my AC on. So the only thing that has been on is my fan, which you told me I can keep on. So I kept my fan on. Now I am feeling way better. I'm a little bit more energized. I can move around. I can do things, but I still have this cough, this lingering cough. So I'm definitely going to go back to the doctor for that. Now let's talk about the cost. So let me see. So for the medicine, the 2 fluid and the pain medicine, it was 130 Ghana cedis for that, okay? Then then when he did that, he came back and he did my blood work. My blood work came up to 105 Ghana cedis. And I'm calculating as we go right now because I didn't do it prior. And I remember the receipt because I did calculate it for my mom to tell her, you won't believe how much I paid. So it was 105 for the blood work. Then he had to order my prescription for the medication. That was, I think he said, no, that was 90 Ghana cedis. So I paid 90 Ghana cedis for the 2 antibiotic and another pain medicine. Then I came home with medication. He gave me antibiotic, pain medicine, cough drop, and a nasal spray. So that came up to 122 Ghana cedis. So the total was 447 Ghana cedis. Now I'm going to do the rate of what is current right now based off what my bank would give me, which 15.3 Ghana cedis to 1 USD. So technically I paid $29.22 for my doctor visit. Now, anybody that knows United States with a horrible behind healthcare, you can even in the emergency room, if you do not have no insurance, they want money and they want at least $150. And I know this because before I became, financially stable, I had to pay that when I went to the doctor. It was $150 from my last recollection. So I don't even know how much it is now. Thank God I'm not having to worry about that. But that's how much it is, right? And now to come here and only have to pay $29.22 to go to the doctor, let alone you don't have to wait for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, who knows, hours just to see a doctor, right? That's magnificent. That is awesome. And coming here, if you're looking for the type of healthcare that's not gonna eat a hole in your pocket, then Ghana is definitely one of those places that I can vouch for, because I had my little PTSD, and that was really not because of the money of how much it cost. It was just sitting there having to wait, on a doctor, and I didn't have to experience that. Now, I don't know the name of the hospital that I went to. I just know it was a police hospital because my friend is a police, and that's where I went. So, I don't know if it's cheaper for them. I don't know. But I do know that's what I paid. So guys, I don't know. I'm a little bit better. And I would say a little bit. I'm a lot better. I'm a lot better, but I still have this cough. And I've been drinking my tea. My homegirl giving me these remedies. She's an herbalist, so she's been giving this remedy. So I've been doing it. But yeah, that is how much it costs to go to the hospital here in Ghana. So guys, now let me tell you what I think the problem is on why I was sick. I think I got sick because my body was detoxing 30 years of the Western world, eating the type of food, drinking the type of fluids. So I think my body was detoxing. I really do believe that, because since I have taken all the medicine, and even though I still have this lingering cough, one thing about it, I have not turned on my AC in about going on 2 weeks. I haven't turned on my AC at all. So with that being said, that just lets me know that it's something that has changed in my body. So normally if I don't have the AC on, even with this fan, I'm sweating. I'm still hot, okay? But now the fan is the only thing that's in my house that is on, and I don't have the AC on. So I can't even imagine what my light bill is going to be next month when I go to top up again, because it probably gonna have money, way more money than it normally do on there. So I think that's what it is. I feel that the reason why I was dog sick was because my body was basically getting rid of toxin. It was detoxing itself from all the things I was eating previous to now that I am eating more healthy things and putting healthy items in my body. Okay, down from the meat to the vegetables, even to the type of juice I'm drinking, the milk I am purchasing, they're all just different, right? Now, yes, a lot of you know that I had purchased things from the States and brought it here, like the sugar and the flour and the rice and oil and, you know, stuff like that. I did bought cookies and bought chips. I did do those things too. But I don't eat those things like chips and cookies on a regular basis. I'm not someone that have to have sweets all the time, but I like to have it because I do have those cravings where I want it and then I would like to eat it. So I have cookies and chips and I mean, you name it, I got it. Y'all know Reese's Pieces, I mean everything. I got everything here. So, but I don't eat it as much, right? So I think that's what it is. I think I got so sick that my body was detoxing. And I'm way better now. I'm literally, it is 4 p.m. and I am not hot. I'm not sweating. I'm just like this, you know, and I'm so shocked. I really was shocked. And I didn't notice it until like maybe I wouldn't say 2-3 days ago, I realized that I wasn't hot anymore, you know, to the point, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, about a month and a half ago, I thought I was going through menopause because I would literally only have hot flashes when I go outside. But I am older, so I thought I was having menopause. I went to the doctor and they was like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with you. You're fine, you know. And even then, the doctor suggested maybe, you know, my body's getting acclimated to the weather. That's why I was having, you know, hot flashes because I only would have it when I leave my house. I didn't have it when I was inside my home. So now that I am going through this and I was so sick and now that I'm better, it's like, wow. And I just have this mucus. I think my body's getting rid of all the mucus as well that's in my body because I just have this just mucus in my throat. I hate to sound disgusting, but yeah, that's it, you know. So yeah, guys, that is what my theory is on why I was sick. So guys, like I always tell you guys, what's for you, no one can take away, not even yourself. So until next time, bye.